Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second official podcast. We're not counting your guys' first one.
Yeah.
Of CEE Productions. I am Ethan, one of your hosts. We have Elliot.
Hello. Hopefully, this is exciting. I'm excited.
This is really exciting.
It is.
And then
We've got Charlie.
And then I'm Charlie. Yeah.
Before we forget him.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So what? Charlie's got all the topics. So what are we going to talk?
First of all, I think we're going to talk about the elephant in the room. We're in a studio.
Look how professional
Last
this looks
episode,
now.
We did say, didn't we? We said, I wonder we'll hopefully be in a studio. Because it was in my room last time, and now we're here. This isn't Elliot's bedroom.
No, I wish it was.
I was just going to say, Betty wishes it was.
I wish it was my bedroom.
Elliot loves it.
But no. Yeah. We're in a studio.
So, yes, we've got a number of topics to talk about. We're also going to be live on Radio Winchcombe from 4 till 6, aren't we, boys?
Mm.
I
Sticking
also-
around for that.
I think as well, maybe
In an hour's time.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Hour and 10 minutes.
That's
now
going to be
in 10
exciting.
minutes we'll be hearing all sorts of mayhem. Anyway.
You're in charge of my camera, Ethan. How am I looking?
You're hang on. You're slightly...
Oh, do you want me to...
It's because you've moved forward.
Is that better?
No, you need to... You guys carry on talking.
So, last episode, it was before Christmas.
There you go.
Did we all have nice Christmases?
Beautiful.
Yes, had a very
Let's
nice
also say
Christmas.
what our favourite present was.
What's my favourite present?
Well, no, not your favourite, but like your
I don't want to favourite it. Like,
No.
no.
I got a hard drive. I'm
Hard
really,
drive,
really happy
yeah.
with that.
I got a new mic, which sounds so much better than just using my phone.
But does it sound as good as this?
No.
Ooh.
No. Yeah, but this
Burn.
is like thousands of pounds of equipment.
Fair enough.
And I got some AirPods.
Hey.
There you go.
In fact, I've got them in my pocket.
I've got mine in my bag.
Well, you
Right.
can't really use
Yeah.
them, can you?
And I'm not going to get them out because I don't want to flex too much.
He says,
Yeah,
claiming
he
that he has
says,
Apple.
yeah. So yeah, I've been very excited to do this.
I think we all have.
Elliot's been the most
Elliot the
excited
most.
about.
Elliot the most.
Elliot's
yeah.
the most excited. He rolls his eyes, but Elliot's the most excited about this section of the YouTube
Yeah.
channel.
Massively.
Elliot loves it. It's because he just wanted to. I reckon he just wants to come see his studio.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he's excited about.
To be fair, I did want to be. I'm glad that we're allowed to be on his show as well. That's like exciting.
Give it 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Give it like 3 months' time. You'll just get used to the studio.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
before now, the only like any sort of images of your studio I'd seen was the Minecraft thing that he built. That's the only thing I'd seen of your studio.
Yeah. Have you put that online yet? No, that's
I
not
put it on
online.
Yeah,
Instagram.
I
It's on
haven't yet.
Instagram,
I
so
haven't
go
put
check
it-
out the Instagram.
The video is
CEE_Productions.
Also,
no, the
make,
video isn't live actually.
It's not live.
It's live.
It's plugged right on.
okay,
Yeah.
make sure to subscribe and ding dong that notification bell.
Ding dong.
Yes.
I think also, should we just explain we've got a new editor?
Wow, I'm in
Wow.
charge. Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You've got a big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
I've got the big shoes to fill. I'm going to be editing all the podcasts, and Charlie's doing
Yeah.
gameplay.
I'm
Anything?
doing-
What are you doing?
Yeah, come on, Ethan.
I'm just
Yeah.
along for the ride.
He's just a Philip
I'm just
Schofield.
here to make everyone happy.
Yeah.
Fair
I buy you food. I
yeah,
bought you a
fair
drink.
enough. You did bring him a drink, but technically we're not allowed them in the studio.
Oh God, don't say that. We're gonna get
Mm.
kicked out.
Naughty
Someone's
boy.
gonna see this and
Yeah.
kick us out.
Anyway, enough with the introductions. Let's
Yeah.
start with the podcast.
Here we go.
Okay, well, so we were talking about topics in the upcoming month,
Mm.
and the first one we're going to talk about is the band you'd most like to see live. Obviously, you know, it's the start of the year. Artists are announcing concerts and tours and new albums and stuff. What's the artist you'd most like to see live?
Can we go first, or do you want to
He
go?
might as well, 'cause I
Yeah.
don't really listen to.
You listen to weird. Your range of music.
No,
is
to
like-
be
very
fair,
strange.
if I said any bands, they'd probably either be half dead or dying.
fair enough.
Like I'd if I could see anyone like ever, I'd probably say Queen. But obviously,
Have you seen the new film?
Freddie Mercury obviously isn't dead. Obviously,
Yeah,
he is dead.
Have you seen the film?
Bohemian
I have
Rhapsody?
seen the film.
Is it good?
It's I do. I love the film.
Out of 10, what
But
would you
then
rate it?
Ooh, I'd probably give it a solid 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of
Uh-huh.
10.
Oh.
Were you going to go to the sing along? Because I believe they've released a
There
sing-along.
is a sing along coming out. There's a sing along out in the cinema at the moment, and no, I probably won't go to that.
Is that like a big karaoke party?
It's basically
Every time they
it's
sing, the
basically
words
with
come
like
out.
musical
Oh.
stuff. They bring out like a film like a month after they've stopped showing the film.
Hmm.
They'll bring out like a version where you can go see it and then just like sing along to all the songs. So like Mamma Mia did it, for example, when
okay.
that came out.
I could never see if the only thing with musicals is I find that the film gets going. Oh, guess what? There's a song.
It's a song, a story.
It's like
You'd hate Les Mis because the whole film is just singing.
Really?
There's
Yeah.
there's like one line of
I
dialogue.
really struggle to watch The Greatest Showman. I've watched that.
I
Mm.
I found that they the film ended in 20 minutes. They felt they got their show, and everyone was happy with them. And then I was like, wait, is the film ending? Am I about to see the credits?
Yeah.
And then obviously the story progressed, and it was a story.
I think the thing with The Greatest Showman, it's a good film. It's just a bit overkill now.
Yeah.
Like it came out 2017.
Yeah, they've remastered the music as well.
The music. Yeah, everyone's bringing out their covers of the music. We should do it.
Can we make from a
I'm
film?
not bringing up.
We're bringing out a Greatest Showman cover track.
More like a parody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Let's
the
not call
Spice
it a
Girls,
cover track,
yeah.
because that means
that's a
we
bit of
might
an
have to
insult.
be able to sing.
Bit of an insult.
We
as
might
well.
have to be able to sing, and
Fair
I
enough,
can't sing.
So so Ethan's going for Queen. I reckon I'm going to go for the Chainsmokers.
Chainsmokers.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Okay.
Solid choice.
Or I've got another one as well, Maroon 5.
Maroon
Oh,
5.
fair enough.
Oh no, that's.
To be fair, for
yeah.
ages, I always thought Maroon 5 was just one guy. He just had a funny name. I didn't think his actual name, his real name was Maroon 5.
It's like Adam.
It's a band.
But
Yeah, it's a
I didn't
band
know it's like a whole band.
Yeah.
It's like
Ethan,
it's like Bastille.
I
Yeah.
keep getting you.
I'm pretty sure Bastille's just one guy.
No,
No,
it's
or
not.
Or is that band?
It's a
There
band.
you go. That's another one where
But
I thought
think
it was
it's
just
like
one
the main
guy.
guy takes the credit,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it is sort of like that.
What's
Fair.
yours? I know. Actually, no. I know what
you
it
know
is.
what mine's
Could I,
gonna
shall
be?
I show? Shall I say what
Just
it
say
is?
it, yeah.
Oh,
This
we know
is
it.
1975.
Yeah, we all know. Yeah.
Yeah.
or actually, there's another one, Sam Fender.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
No, fair enough.
Sam
So-
Fender and 1975.
If
Is
they were
he a
like both
band?
doing it, no, he's a singer for.
He's not a band then.
no.
You just
No, he's just a singer.
dishonored your own
artist.
question.
Yeah, right.
Oh no, we'll get it. We get
Yeah.
the answer. Okay,
Bands,
so
that's artists.
there we go. Maroon 5, Chainsmokers, Queen, 1975, and Sam Fender.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, next topic, Charlie.
So related to that, your favorite music.
Ooh.
Now this is quite a big question
What
because
do
of
you mean
course,
favorite music?
well,
Like
like your favorite
type,
genre of
genre?
music. Yeah, I put it in note form for some reason.
Probably just I hate to say it, mainstream. I know that's bad.
What's like in the charts?
Yeah,
sort of
chart
thing.
music. A lot
Yeah.
of chart music's my favourite. Mainly because I've got a show here on Radio Winchcombe. Also a big thank you for
You
them.
have to like it.
Also a big thank you to them for using the
Yeah.
studios.
Thanks.
Yeah,
thanks,
that is-
thanks, Radio Winchcombe.
Yeah, that was really.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just look at every cat. I can't look at that one.
Yes. Thank you. I can't see that one, and thank you up there.
There you go.
Cheers.
Brilliant.
Right. So
What
just
was the question?
mainstream favorite music.
Yeah,
so
mainstream,
Elliot likes
Elliot.
mainstream music.
Yeah. You like indie, don't you,
I
Charlie?
like
Come on,
indie,
yeah.
indie rock. So
Yeah.
again, 1975, Sam Fender.
I don't know. I'd probably say.
Come on, boys. You're
I
not
like.
gonna insult
I
them,
like.
are you?
I like most music from like the 60s up to the 80s.
Yeah.
Like
Fair
so,
enough.
pop and rock and
What
roll
about
and sort of
90s?
stuff. So sort of like Elvis Presley stuff, sort of era
Yeah,
stuff.
Chuck Berry's quite good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Get a bit of Rick
Yeah.
Astley in there.
We're talking back to Charlie's stuff. Indie mix. Do you really think 1975 are indie now?
They're not. They're a
They're
bit
kind of
more mainstream
towards-
now, aren't they?
They're
'Cause
kind of
they're getting more and more popular.
They're like
I
I
think
always
they're
think
mainstream now.
They're getting bigger and bigger.
they're
aren't
almost a little bit like I think it's like alternative. They're now
Yeah.
classed as it's like alternative pop.
I mean, I would say since Charlie's mentioned them, I've noticed them appearing more and more. But that's probably because now Charlie's mentioned them, like my conscious brain's
You
like
know,
looking out
you know
for them.
their existence.
Like you know they exist.
Yeah.
Like
Or
you
it could
say
just
so.
me.
Like with my old friend when he first got his first car, and it was a Nissan Micra. I swear I'd never seen a Nissan Micra before.
Yeah, I
But
know.
as soon as I saw his car, like you see that type of car
Yeah.
Or
like
it's
everywhere.
or like relating to like GTA.
Yeah.
You always had like, oh, this is an extremely rare car in the game,
And then it's everywhere when you buy
everyone's
it.
got it, and it's like you.
A small, I can see what Ethan thinks about the Nissan Micra. My mum bought a Mini
Yeah.
a couple of years ago, and I'm now seeing them
Mini,
everywhere.
Yeah.
there, but there are
The
minis
Mini,
everywhere because
yeah.
we were on the bus getting here and we were seeing minis every 5 seconds.
we were
You
talking-
counting your minis?
We
They're
were talking
literally
about that
everywhere.
game where like you have to punch people in the arm. Obviously, we weren't doing it because
You're not 12.
no, we're not. But like,
And Charlie doesn't want a broken arm.
yeah, I didn't want to come in with like, yeah. Actually, it might have been Ethan. Who knows?
Oh,
Ooh,
fight and talk.
Inception.
Fight and talk.
No, so favourite Ethan. Oh no, you've just answered, didn't you? You said like
Yeah.
60s onward. Yeah.
60s to 80s.
Okay. I like how I'm like the question master. And round.
It's just because you make a list of
round-
everything.
I
And
do
yours
make-
was indie, wasn't
I
it?
think I do like making lists. But anyway,
I've got a
Uh,
notepad.
got a notepad. Yeah, mine are electric lists, so they're like in a cloud.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh. Your dream job. I think I know
Ooh.
Elliot's answer for this.
I know what. Well,
Well-
Elliot's kind of doing his dream job.
Let's play.
In a way, yes, we are
Yeah.
doing my dream job, but we're not
Yeah.
getting paid for
But
it.
obviously, you're not. Obviously, you'd want to get paid and you
Yeah.
want to work in a specific place, but you are doing
I
like
wouldn't
the
say
type
speci-
of your
I
dream
wouldn't
job.
say I would want to work in a specific place. Yes, I'd like to end up on Radio 1 at some point. But if I got a job that radio paid me, I'd happily take it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no just because Radio 1...
So if Radio Winchcombe started paying you, obviously it'll be minimum wage because they're not exactly
We're
a
community,
massive
yeah.
studio.
Yeah.
But if they started paying you, like
I'd be doing my dream job. I
you'd
think
be loving it.
Yeah.
Even though you do love it now.
Yeah, I think I don't know if I'd quit my current job that I would. I think I'd keep that because the income I get from the other job's quite nice.
Yeah.
And I like treating myself to now and again. For me, in my setup, I spent God knows how much on that and things like that. But definitely doing my dream job. I would say doing my dream job right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, not right now.
Not
because
yeah.
you're not on the radio. You did a podcast.
I would happily do a podcast as well.
I'd love to do podcasts as a job.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
That would
Just
be quite
chatting.
Mm.
I like just talking. Just talking rubbish.
So Elliot would be radio/podcast
Presenter.
producer.
Yeah.
Presenter, sorry.
I would produce, but I
Yeah.
just find I think presenting is more fun.
Ethan.
My dream job like changes every couple of weeks. So I'm like
Like me in
it's weird.
primary school.
It's weird. It's like it depends what sort of mood I'm in and what I'm doing at the time.
Yeah.
Like if I'm doing something, I'm like, oh, this would be my dream job, and then I'm doing something else, and I'm like, well, this would be
This
my
is
dream
nice.
job.
Yeah.
So today, what week are we on today?
We're on podcaster.
Podcast.
You want to be a podcaster
Someone buy out CEE, please.
with 7 subscribers.
Please,
Yeah.
please. We'll have more.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Probably-
That would be
hopefully.
cool if we ever grow. I told my sister about
There
it.
you go,
last
Elliot.
night.
There you go, Elliot. I've got a question for you.
'Cause
I know
she's-
it's like deviating, but I've got a
Yeah.
question for you. If this became a monetary thing, if this was able to be monetized and then became a monetary thing, would you do this rather than radio?
Sorry?
Would you like if this became like if us doing this podcast
Became
and we were
like,
getting
got
paid for it?
and like sponsored.
Yeah.
Would I leave?
Would you do this over like working for the radio?
Podcast over radio?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I prefer a live environment.
Well, there you go.
This-
We can
There
do a
you go.
podcast, and then like every like we'll do like if we became popular, we could do a podcast a day, and then one of the days
Just
Elliot
set his
wouldn't be
radio
here.
station up.
Yeah, this is Elliot's day off because he's at this radio show.
I find recording stuff just a little bit boring because it's just so fake because you can edit it.
Yeah.
As much as I've started
But,
to
like,
enjoy
yeah.
editing a lot more,
Yeah.
but I just find like if it goes wrong, it's more exciting.
That's what I like. Yeah, that's what I like with podcasts. With podcasts, you can't really
You can't make it up.
cheat that much. Like you can't
Not at all.
edit it out because if you
Mm.
edit it out, it looks like it's very blatant that you've just moved
Yeah,
on to another
but I suppose you could
conversation.
edit it a little bit. And
Yeah.
you can,
Yeah.
But with live, it's
Like
literally-
I'll
Yeah,
admit
what-
with the podcast of mine, I do cut little bits out. Like the bit where I go like constantly, like when I'm thinking to myself, I'll cut that out. So I'm not saying every 5 minutes.
Yeah, I suppose that I kind of just started like my own little channel up again from like when I was 12.
He's got
And,
more
um,
subscribers than me.
It's like I don't know how many it's got,
Very
like
fantastic.
70 something.
70.
just
I've
weird
got 61.
Why aren't all
yeah.
those fans subscribing to CEE?
I don't know. I'll have to tell that I haven't actually
out a
posted
video,
since.
put out a
Yeah,
video.
that's what I've just posted. I've just filmed a like life update, and it's so I'll mention CEE, and I did actually mention today. So
There you go. There you
if
go.
it's out soon, I'll link it.
So if anyone's watching from
Yeah.
that, from Charlie's channel,
Thank
hello.
you. Thank you for joining me.
Why haven't you subscribed yet? Why haven't you liked
Yeah.
the video yet?
Yes, click
Do it.
subscribe
Put
and
a,
make sure
put a
to
comment.
ding
Put a
dong
comment.
that
Put anything.
ding dong that notification bell.
I
Yeah.
reply to all comments.
We all will.
I actually would like
I would. I'd have a good
until like we
conversation.
got like hundreds of comments.
No,
I'd
even
reply.
now, I think because
That's a
I'd
lot.
like having that connection with the fan.
That's a
and
lot though.
It's a lot, but like like they've taken the time out of their day to like.
That's true. Oh, yeah, that's true. Seeing as this will be
Yeah.
quite long, they have taken a lot of their time.
Yeah,
I
to, like
mean-
kind of unless it's hate, in which that case.
We're 14 minutes in, so I think we have to have a look at that camera.
Yeah, the camera.
have a look.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
explain.
cool.
I'll explain why it's changing it. Basically, this camera that we've got only records for. Is it stopped? Yeah, only records for like sort of 12 to 15 minutes at a time.
Am I still? That's why I've been looking down here. I've
Yeah,
been timing.
it sort of does it from 12 to 15 minutes at a time. So every once in a
So
while,
I've
we're gonna have to
started-
keep
started
checking
the
that
time again.
camera.
How's my camera?
Your camera's fine.
Your camera's
I
not-
mean, we probably only got about 2 minutes on that camera, and it's
we probably got hello, welcome to the.
It's
Well,
gone.
that's where we've got 3 cameras.
just
So
using
Yeah.
a
that was we should
GoPro.
just, you know what? Forget all the lights. Forget it. Just use a GoPro.
Just use
Yeah.
GoPro's ever
We'll
reliable.
just sit here like this.
Ever reliable. Ever
Sorry,
reliable.
sorry,
Anyway,
that's
dream
job.
job. Back to
Have you
dream
started
job.
another
Dream job.
15-minute timer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Right.
cool.
Back to dream job.
Dream job. Oh, is
Uh,
it? We're still. Are you
Mine would
still
probably be
answering?
that. What I was just talking about. If I could get paid to do this podcast.
Paid to do, you'd
I
be a
would
YouTuber.
love-
You'd be a
Yeah.
famous YouTuber.
yeah.
Yeah,
There you
realistically.
go.
you'd be-
There you
Realistically,
go.
really, right? Okay.
But I wouldn't be like a vlogger. Even though we've done a vlog
Yeah.
and that.
Well, you're
And,
doing a vlog.
and on that vlog, it makes
Yeah.
me look like a right hypocrite for what I'm saying here. But that's not what I want to be. I'd want to do this
Okay.
because this is fun. I
My
love talking to
oh.
you guys.
My dream job would probably be an editor for like the BBC. So like editing like these crime dramas and stuff. So like Silent Witness and like these sort of dramas that come out.
You used to be when you want to do radio.
I did at one point when I do radio, and I kind of still am interested in radio, but I'm kind of.
Well, maybe I can change your mind after doing the live show.
I
might kind of come out and almost be. That was amazing. Or
I have a question.
I might come out traumatized.
if you like read through and like watched through some of the footage from like a program, and you thought to yourself, I'd actually quite like to watch this program. Would you decline the offer to edit it because then it wouldn't spoil the program for you?
What do you mean?
Like you'd only edit stuff that you know you wouldn't want to watch on TV.
No, I'd watch the stuff I'd edited. It's like now I watch something on TV and I look at how it's edited. Sometimes I'm sat there and I'm almost like, oh, that's a such and such. Oh, that's like a cut.
A jump cut. Or
yeah, and I don't do it for everything, but like certain things are like edited well.
I don't know why I just winked at you.
I do. As I said, like, I was doing a promotional video yesterday for something, and I said in an interview I was doing, I said I'm a bit of a boffin for edit, and I think I am. I think I almost look forward to editing and stuff. So like we just did something for the Forza.
Hopefully, who knows if that'll be out before this or after this?
It'll be out
after at
the
rate I've been going.
Forza video is hard.
It's
to edit.
gonna
Are you halfway through? Or?
I haven't even sent in my footage.
I haven't even. Yeah.
Do you want to get a bit closer to your microphone?
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm alright, aren't I?
Can you hear me?
That's better.
That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Do you want me to be this close? This is
like
bad. I'm basically kissing the microphone.
Well, okay, you can get back a bit, but you know what I mean.
No, so I'd probably be an editor for the BBC and I'd edit. I wouldn't edit like news VTs. I'd probably edit like programs and like.
What was that?
There's a bomb outside. I think someone closed the door and it sounded very loud on my ear through my headphones.
Yeah, very sensitive microphones we've got here.
Yeah, so that's dream job.
There you go.
Ticked off the list.
There we go. That it is ticked off the list.
Done.
Favourite song you've listened to? We're gonna say this month,
This
otherwise
month.
it's very wide.
Can I go on my Spotify and have a look?
Well, to be honest with you, on my radio show I do a track of the week thing.
Oh, is this gonna?
Plug in,
Ooh.
which you're gonna hear in an hour. Well, an hour for us, but not for them.
And that's actually
It's already happened.
It's actually at 5:30, so
It's already, well, technically, it's
towards the
already
end.
happened.
Towards the end of the show.
But by the time this comes out, that would have happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I will probably All Night by Chance the Rapper and Knox Fortune. I really like that song at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, fair
Ethan.
enough.
You don't even know what I'm talking about, do you?
I don't
I've
know.
heard that you've told me to listen to
Yeah.
it, and I listened, and it was alright. It was just a bit repetitive.
A little bit.
It
It's
was
not a very long song either.
It's like
I don't know.
You
you don't know. You
I'd
don't
have
know.
to. I'd have to look it up.
There are so many songs.
I'd have to look it up.
That question
Like-
was almost a bit of a. You can't get
Yeah.
I haven't.
specific answer.
Usually, I'd say a song that I Shazammed because I'd Shazam songs if I like
Yeah.
the song because I have a Shazam
Okay.
playlist
Hmm.
and that's all like the songs that I will listen to over and over and over
Well,
and over again.
Mr. Charlie Dillon has got about 30 odd playlists.
All and then
You
he's-
can follow me on Spotify as well.
all of Charlie's favourite songs from this month. I can guarantee you, like 90% of them are from 1975.
No,
Probably.
that's just my lifetime songs. No, I've been binge listening to. Is that a thing? Have I just invented?
It is now. We've just
is now.
invented it.
It's
We're
been on-
trademarking
okay,
that word.
It's been on loop. Dead Boys by Sam Fender.
Ah, fair enough.
So it's not
Sam-
something from the 1975
Sam Fender's another one because you'd call him an indie artist,
because
but
he's not very
but
big.
he's another one that is
Getting-
like the 1975. He's
It's
getting
not as
bigger
big,
and
it's
bigger
not
and
as big
bigger.
as the 1975.
Yeah, but he's
No,
getting bigger.
to be fair, indie as a genre on Spotify,
Mm.
so it's almost it is a bit confusing. It's like
Yeah.
indie rock and indie pop and that sort of thing.
Right, next.
Yeah.
Next
Boom.
topic.
Even though I
movie-
didn't answer that one, but we'll move that
Well,
on.
best movie of the month.
Of the month.
Can we do
Yeah.
worst movie as well?
Worst movie, that's a good-
Can
yeah.
we do best movie of like the year?
Well, I suppose we're only 2019.
Funny. We've only been in 2019 for less than a month. Oh, I'm Elliot Jordan. I'm so funny.
We've actually had 22 days of 2019.
Yeah.
It says behind you.
Wow.
Well,
So
we
actually,
can't see.
a month is more generous than what I was offering
Let's just
I dunno.
say
Yeah.
this month.
this month. What I've watched this month.
The best film.
Oh, God.
Ooh, I don't even know.
I've
It's
got
my
one.
question.
I've got one.
Alright, go
I
on.
don't even know what films I've watched recently.
Quite like the festival.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
The festival.
Well, I kind of didn't enjoy it as much as I probably should have because of who I was watching it with.
Oh.
Yeah.
You should watch it with your mum.
Yeah, I watched it with my mum, which
Ah.
don't do. Like,
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So that festival or Johnny English remastered or
Reborn.
Reborn.
something
No,
like
it's
that.
not Reborn. Reborn's the second one.
What is it? The third one?
Yeah, they've got
Johnny English Strikes Again.
Yes,
That's
that
it.
one.
Is that it?
That's
Is
it.
that
That's
it?
the one.
Oh, is that it?
Might be.
That's the one that's
Okay.
just come out
To
recently.
be honest with you, I think they should stop the Johnny English now.
They're bringing out another Mission Impossible.
Already,
Yeah.
they literally
Yeah.
just filmed another one.
I know.
Oh.
And Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones as well.
I
with-
didn't like it in Mission Impossible. Sorry.
What, the most recent one? Or
I
just
liked
any of them?
I liked the Rogue Nation one.
Ghost Protocol's good.
I didn't like the latest one. You might as well. I said it. I thought it was a little bit too complicated,
Hmm.
especially because it's not aimed at like adults, is it? It's aimed at
I'm not really sure the target audience.
ooh
Ooh.
media question.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Don't remind me.
Do
this
you
is
at
my,
home
this is
know
meant
the
to be my
answer?
day off from media.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing it now. I mean, this is a
God,
form of
my
media.
life. This
Yeah,
is my life.
I'd never give up on media.
This is my life now.
Um,
I don't know. I don't know what my favourite film would be from this month.
I'll just say one film that you've watched.
Should I just say a film that I've watched? Okay. I'll tell you what I quite liked. The film. What was the film we watched?
Oh
This
yeah,
is
This is
England.
England. There.
That was a good film.
oh yeah, that was
That's-
that was a bit awkward to
borderline weird.
Yeah, it was a bit like this
Yeah.
is a bit
It
awkward.
was awkward, but it was
Yeah.
really well
Yeah.
done. Like, it was a really good film.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a film none of us liked. Taxi Driver, which I did talk
Let's
about.
not get started.
I did talk about on my podcast.
That's
how
what I-
much I hate
That's
it.
what I was going to say. My worst film was Taxi Driver or Aquaman. I went to see that. In the
Oh, I
cinema.
quite like Taxi
Have you
Driver.
seen it?
It's one of the better DC films.
I'm
in my
more
opinion.
I don't know if
more
it's DC.
I'm Marvel,
I'm
but
Marvel
it's
all the way.
better DC film than the majority of what they brought out.
Yeah, I didn't know many of the back characters either.
Mm.
But
I knew the woman in the green outfit. I didn't know literally anyone else apart from Aquaman and the woman in the green outfit.
It was a bit of a typical storyline as well.
Mm.
Oh no, come back! We need an emperor. Oh no, there's already an emperor there. You must fight. Find the quest. I'm basically just ruining it for you.
Everyone dies.
Nobody dies. Nobody dies.
Spoiler.
Spoilers.
Spoiler.
Nobody dies.
Nobody
Spoiler: the person who plays the father of Aquaman, that dude who was in love with the
That's really
fish
helpful.
woman,
That dude.
he plays a character in Star Wars. I'll let the audience figure out who that was. What character he plays.
Fantastic.
That's the only reason I
Yeah.
recognised him, because he played a character in Star Wars, and Star Wars is one of my favourite film franchises. And Elliot's gonna probably call me a child, just like he did when we filmed another podcast, and I said that.
Oh.
Anyway, if you can hear a fan, it's the computer next to Ethan. It needs a new fan.
It's very loud.
Oh.
So I do
can hear
apologise.
that.
Maybe if Ethan sort of directs his microphone a little bit left.
Well, this way.
He is. Yeah, just apologising.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do about it.
My favourite film.
It's noted to the management team of Radio Winchcombe.
That's it. Oh, there you go then.
My
Right.
favourite film is at the moment to be Apollo 13.
That's so old.
Yeah,
mate.
you,
I know.
You mentioned you'd watched
I haven't
that
been
recently.
to the but I haven't been to the cinema in ages, and it was on over Christmas, and it was just kind of like, so I watched it, and it was really good.
Elliot's checking the thing again. Right, next.
Sorry,
Next.
we're all good.
Great.
So-
Leave in the comments below what your favourite film is.
Yeah, let's get the audience involved.
Yeah.
Okay, we're now going to talk about something that kind of annoys me a little bit.
Uh-oh.
The Instagram egg.
Ah.
How on earth has an egg got like 30 million likes?
Because this is humanity, and this is what we do. We just like
Yeah,
stupid
that's true.
stuff.
That's true.
Yeah.
Is that all we can really mention about it? Is there anything we can
Have
add
you
to
liked it? Have you both?
Yeah.
Have you liked
Yeah.
it? I've liked
Yeah.
it as well.
It's weird.
See, we're moaning about
we're
it.
part of
So-
the problem.
Yeah, so many people have liked it, and like you kind of look at the people who have liked it, and it's pretty much like you're following
Yeah.
everyone. Like there's so
Everyone
many
you know
people.
on Instagram
Yeah.
has liked it. It's
Whoever
weird.
came up with the idea,
Fair play.
massive congratulations.
Why
to
would they?
them.
Yeah.
How would they have known that would become successful?
I really
I
don't
bet.
know.
I bet they've just made a load of Instagram
Hashtags.
accounts with just random pictures just to see what.
They probably tagged
sticks.
random people in.
No,
'cause-
there's no tags on them.
oh, isn't there?
There's no
no
tags.
tags.
It's just.
See,
it's an
I've
egg.
noticed some
That's
people do that. That's how they get likes. They tag people in.
It's
So they'll
something
be like, I've
yeah.
noticed that people I know have done it, and it's almost been, oh, that's sneaky.
Yeah.
Because it's got you liked. Because they've
What's
seen,
the
oh,
most
tag-
likes you guys have ever got on an Instagram post?
Let's not talk about that.
Like over 100.
41. What, 100?
Well, no, I've got my phone's recording, so I can't tell you.
It's
What's that,
like
41?
It's like 100.
Three.
No, it's more than that. It's like 115.
Alright.
How? How many followers do you
Because
have?
he's popular.
I'm quite popular.
Yeah,
Oh.
to be fair, not like, I don't want you to toot your own trumpet because that just sounds wrong, but he is very popular
Yeah.
around the people we're in. Like, you can get on with anyone.
Yeah.
Most people I can get on with.
You can just
one or two.
open your mouth and just talk to people and just for anything.
Well,
even if you really don't like them, you can
You
get
might
on
be
with
horrible
them.
to do,
Yeah.
You're very professional.
We went to get lunch, and I was talking to that woman.
that random woman
Yeah.
at the desk.
Okay, yeah,
at the
I
counter.
vaguely know her because it was my local village and stuff.
But she didn't. Now she'll listen to Radio Winchcombe. She usually told her to listen to
I didn't tell her what time though.
Oh,
I thought you did.
Lonker.
But you said 4
No.
till 6. Oh.
You
I'll have to go
plonker.
back out there.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to go out of the board.
Yeah,
It's
we
4
got
till
we
6.
got 45 minutes of the live show. You can get out there. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, we're 25 minutes into the podcast already.
Right.
Right,
Here we go.
let's move on. Right.
Next topic.
This one I don't really know much about, so I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
CES 2019. All I know is it's a technology festival.
Yeah, I've mentioned it in the show once or twice. I think it was Honda or Hyundai brought out a new car that
Ooh.
actually walks instead of drives. So it's got like legs on instead of wheels, and it walks and it's got
I
arms.
want one.
If you Google it,
Yeah. Hyundai car. that
Hyundai
walks.
walking car.
We'll put a picture.
Hyundai.
Elliot will put a picture of it on the screen.
Hyundai walking car.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah,
This is the future editing, Elliot.
Walking car.
I
Put it
don't
on
know
the
if I-
screen.
I don't know if I'm gonna regret this.
That's not going to be road legal. Looking at that now, that's not road legal. That looks like something from space, doesn't it?
What is that?
It's meant to be a walking car.
It's a walking car, but it's got
Yeah.
wheels at the end of its.
Yeah.
So it's like it's sort of like it's like for like off road.
It looks like
It's in case, basically, the picture there, it's basically, in case you decide to drive along massive boulders.
But you can't run
This
anyone
is
over
car
with
is
that. Not that
perfect
you
car.
want to, but that's probably one safe. It just looks like one of those commercial dumpsters on wheels.
Why-
So I'm gonna check the camera again.
That's
Alright.
surely that's not
Yeah.
gonna do well. Surely, recording.
But
Surely
like,
that's not gonna.
surely
do
as well, it's not going to be road legal.
It probably will.
They'll make it somehow so it is
Yeah.
road legal,
No,
but
they'll make
it will.
so it's road
yeah.
legal.
I think it
No one
actually
will
is road legal
It'll,
already.
it'll probably
Blimey.
be massively overpriced, and no one will buy it
Yeah.
unless they're rich and they've got nothing better to do. Right.
Now
Didn't PlayStation bring out something new as well? No, that might not.
there
be
is
CS.
some. There's like a
The
new
new-
games console
yeah.
that's like
retro.
yeah.
It's like the PS1.
Oh, like they're bringing out like retro consoles.
There's like
Yeah.
Nintendo are doing
Mad-
that as well.
I want to say Madbox. It's like an X.
I think Nintendo's starting to
Rings-
do that as well with like.
And it-
I
Yeah.
think
SNES
Nintendo have had their
consoles
day
and
now.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Nintendo though.
I
Like
don't,
we-
see
I
the
don't
point,
want Nintendo to
Madbox.
die because I like Nintendo.
I don't
Yeah.
see the point of the Switch
I
either.
love Nintendo.
Oh, they're making the Xbox 2.
Oh,
Madbox, PS5, Xbox 2, and the Madbox.
Xbox 2.
Which
Is that
actually-
going to be after the Xbox One?
Madbox
is that what they call the next generation?
They're so
the Mad-
inventive with their
Ooh.
names.
Yeah.
Xbox 360 sounds so much better than both Xbox One
But like,
and Xbox
I don't
2.
get how it went from Xbox 360
They're
to
copying
Xbox One.
PlayStation
How they
by going PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. They went Xbox 360 and then just went Xbox
Yeah,
1,
yeah.
Xbox 2. This is easier for us. They couldn't be asked to do basic maths. They couldn't be asked to do 360, 720. They couldn't be asked. So they were just like,
So
let's just
Yeah,
do
but
1, 2, 3,
if
4.
we're
It's
not
easier.
if we're not careful, get into like Xbox. hang on,
Xbox versus PlayStation. Let's not do that.
right,
Well, that might be another because we're going to do comparison next. Let's do that.
yeah.
Good segue from myself.
Segueing on
What,
to.
comparing Final Cut Pro and
Yes.
Premiere Pro.
So
Hell yeah.
So,
I'm going to stay neutral to this because
okay.
let's just say for this experiment, well not experiment, this comparison, I don't have any software.
Okay.
I-
We've got to
Okay.
sell you it.
You got to there you go.
You've got to
Oh,
sell me,
God.
right?
you've
Pro,
won.
Right, you've got Premiere Pro.
I don't know
I've got
anything.
Final Cut. So
I've
you
got
sell
Premiere,
Premiere
yeah.
Pro because I don't
Alright,
really know
okay.
enough
At college,
about
we
it.
also use Premiere Pro.
You
Yeah.
can edit stuff.
You
it's
use
easy.
Premiere Pro as well, don't you, Charlie?
Yeah.
All right. You
Okay,
can
go
sell
for it.
stuff. You can sell stuff. You can edit stuff. It's
No, really. Is that,
Yeah.
that's the whole
Simple.
point- The whole point
Is
of
that
it.
the
simple to
selling
use.
point?
It's simple to use. I mean, if I can use it without looking up any tutorials, then I think most people can use it.
I disagree with that.
I disagree with that as well.
You're meant to be neutral.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My bad.
Moving on.
I don't know because I've had a go on Final Cut on his laptop, and it was a lot easier to use the
I just
Premiere
find-
Pro.
The thing that I always annoys me with Final Cut Pro, with people with like Premiere and Final Cut, they always immediately think, oh, Final Cut, you're not going to do as something as professional. It's almost going to be, oh, Premiere Pro is like the professional one, and Final Cut Pro is like not.
Mm.
But you can make stuff look professional on
Mm.
Final Cut Pro.
Also, I believe that you got to do a subscription to Adobe. I'm not doing that.
That's it.
Yeah.
It does get
That's
whereas
what I prefer. Another thing, I'm being very biased towards the one I'm not
So
meant to be
technically, we've
defending.
already got a winner. Final Cut.
Final
Yeah.
Cut. I do like with Final Cut you can pay it all at once and that's it. It's just one.
yes,
time
it's
payment.
expensive to
Not
first
It looks
to start off.
It looks expensive, but when you count up Premiere Pro, I'm pretty sure you can only use Premiere Pro for like half a year before it gets to Final Cut's full price.
But then again, you've got to have a Mac. You've got to have Apple.
That's true.
To
Yeah.
have
Which
a
is why
Whereas
I
Premiere
can't
Pro
have
is
Premiere
both.
Final
Premiere,
Cut.
exactly.
I
Premiere
can't
Pro
have
Pro.
I
Yeah,
can't
so
have
that
Final
there
Cut.
is kind of like the selling
Cross
points for both.
compatibility.
If I'm being honest, I would just say save up and get an Apple computer and then get Final Cut.
Yeah.
But obviously, some people can't afford that, so Premiere Pro. There's also other ones. There's like Sony Vegas,
Yeah.
I
Filmora.
always used to use Sony
I know
Vegas.
Windows Movie
Avid.
Maker. That's stopped
No,
becoming
that's
free.
dead.
Yeah, you have to
Windows
pay
7
for it.
it
It's a
died.
bit like Premiere Pro now.
Windows 10 they haven't done it. It stopped to Windows 7.
Can you not even buy it now?
No, you can't even get it.
Can
They
you
don't
not?
even
Oh.
do it for Windows 10 anymore. They stopped.
Windows Movie Maker was
I know.
like-
I would have much. I don't want to pay for Premiere Pro. I want to use Windows Movie
Windows
Maker.
Movie Maker was my whole YouTube channel.
That was
Literally my whole YouTube channel.
Geordie Boy 49.
Um,
Have it pop up.
I think mine pretty much was for some of it as well. I used Windows Movie Maker
No,
and
I
then
use Windows Movie Maker back at the
iMovie as well is good. That's another one.
iMovie.
I
That's a
tried
free
that.
one.
I tried.
It's,
iMovie's like a very
It's-
basic Final Cut.
It's good on the
Yeah.
iPad. I tell you that.
Yeah.
If you're just trying to edit like a skiing video or something,
Yeah.
or
It's
you're
a,
not,
Like-
you're
it's,
not
a
you
basic,
have-
it's a basic editing software. It's very basic.
yeah.
But it's
It'll
if you want to just put videos together and just like add funky music,
can then
then
talk
that
about-
just use
Yeah.
iMovie.
We could then talk about the GoPro. They brought out editing software as well, haven't they?
Oh, have
I've
they?
noticed that because my brother bought a GoPro for filming something, and we were looking up all the, and you can get like editing software on your phone
free,
and
it's-
stuff.
yeah.
It's
oh,
mad.
right, that's cool.
There's so many stuff to edit with.
It's mad.
And what about
Mm.
like we're getting on to a different topic now, but we could talk about the Photoshop, After Effects, and things like that.
Mm.
They released a new Adobe program. Actually, that's point.
Yeah.
Premiere Pro Rush.
Mm.
Ah.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's
Well-
basically like editing, but different.
How many
It's
more
like-
topics have we got to go? Just looking
Uh,
at the time and things.
Yeah, that's true.
Time of the
3.
show and the time we've got half
So
an hour in already.
We've got 3 topics. We've got upcoming games, the Brits,
Farming Simulator.
and our tablets getting better than iPads.
Tablets getting better than iPads.
So basically, what I mean by that is last night I was looking because I've got a really old iPad
yeah.
and it's kind of getting on its last legs,
Mm.
and I was like looking at the new iPad, which is like the new one is like £1,000.
It's not. It's actually 700.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
They put the price
Ooh,
down.
Elliot.
Ooh. Is that the one that
Elliot's
bends
in
in
there.
half?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Edge
Yeah,
to edge.
don't try
Yeah.
and bend it.
I've got the. I hate to say it. It's not the old iPad Pro, but I've got the iPad Pro that's not edge
Not-
to edge.
Mm.
It's still amazing. So
Yeah.
I did want the edge to edge one, but then I thought I can't justify the money,
Mm.
and I wouldn't. I get
See-
about 500 for my current iPad.
Mm.
So you've got an iPad, haven't you?
Yeah, but I've got like generation 2 or 3.
That's the only
Mine's
Apple
old.
product you've got, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got an iPod, but that's very old. Like you
Mm.
can't if as soon as you unplug it from the charger, it dies. Like it's
It's a shame
basically
with it,
it's
yeah.
an unportable iPod now. You have to have
Oh.
a plug socket. I don't use it, so it's
Because
like-
I was
no
looking
point.
and what's the name of that photography phone? It's like the Hawaii.
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 They've-
Hawaii?
Hawaii.
It's one of
something
those
like that.
phones. It's basically phones for old.
They've
people.
just bought some tablets out.
Have they
Yeah,
brought a tablet
it's-
out?
it's phones for
and
old
I was
people.
and it was
Tablets
much
for old
cheaper.
people.
So I was looking on Amazon,
I'll put a screen. I'll put a photo.
Yeah.
On the
and the iPad, the latest one was like 329.89 or something like that,
Mm.
and then the new Hawaii, whatever,
Hawaii.
they had like different models, and the one I was
Hawaii.
looking at was like 110, and I was like, that's a big difference.
Mm.
The only problem that would probably put me off a little bit is it's Android, and I
Ooh.
probably
and it's
wouldn't
not,
be.
It's not made.
But-
for,
That's not okay.
Yeah.
Stop there with Android
Yeah.
versus Apple because that might be another
That
comparison.
could be, yeah.
That's for next month.
I'll write that down.
Right,
Android.
what's the upcoming? Let's talk about upcoming games. Go on, Elliot.
I'm really excited
Is
for
there
I
any-
know this is sad, but
What?
I'm really excited for Bustin.
Hey, I've
so-
transformed him.
That's
converted
coming out.
him.
That's coming out on
That's bloody
CE.
loud,
That's
isn't it?
definitely coming out on
Mm.
That was
CE.
loud.
Yeah, I know. I didn't mean to.
That's
move
coming
on.
out on
Yeah.
CE at one point.
Yeah.
At some point.
That's-
We're
we were
definitely
talking
doing
about
that.
it on our way here because we were on a bus, weren't we?
Mm.
On our way here.
Yeah.
And,
Wow.
yeah, wow.
We were in
and
the
we were
zone.
like, we were in the, and we said, oh, we'll have to like do a series. I said CEE transit, because I think the whole aspect of the game is you like build a company up from like scratch and you like employ people. From what I've seen on like gameplay,
He keeps bugging us
footage.
about
I
watching
do
it, but I
keep
still
bugging-
haven't.
Yeah, no, They haven't actually released
I
any
keep
gameplay of the
forgetting.
console one yet, so that's.
I keep forgetting, that's why.
But no, that's the game I'm looking forward to.
Any other games we're all looking forward to? There aren't really any. Oh no, I mean, this sounds gay as all hell because this is a game I don't think would interest either of you. But I'm looking forward to Halo Infinite.
No, Halo, boring. Sorry.
I'm looking
Move
forward to
on.
that.
I don't even know what that
There you
is.
go.
Move on.
There you go. I told you.
Isn't it
we'd
like a
it. Yeah, I'm looking
copyright
forward to that.
Call of Duty sort of thing?
It's a better Call of Duty. Right, let's move on.
Sorry. Do you mean a worse Call of Duty?
Yes.
Spot the COD players. So let's moving on from that before
We've got one more topic.
we got one more.
Alright,
The
we'll
Brits.
get up to 40 minutes then. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Got
The
fir-
Brits 2019.
Oh god.
That's today, isn't it?
Isn't that the British
No,
Television
it's in a
Awards?
month.
A month?
Just over a month.
Isn't
yeah.
that the one that
22nd,
Ant and Dec always win?
No, that's the
That's the
Brits is music.
yeah.
Oh god, I'm not
And
going
then
to be watching
Oscars is something else.
Oscars is
film.
American
Oscar
film.
film,
It's like
yeah.
Hollywood films.
And then the
I swear
National
something's on
Television
tonight.
Awards.
Is National
That
Television on
Might be,
tonight?
but that might be tonight.
MTV.
Something
yeah.
is definitely on tonight.
There is so many awards now. It's
Well,
not
it's
like there's
time
the
of year.
BAFTAs.
Yeah.
They all do it for like last year.
I know it must be NTV where Ant and Dec always win it. They've
Yeah.
won it for like last.
But they're
18
saying
years
this
or
year-
something.
Yeah, I heard this on the
That
radio.
they don't think Anne should get it.
Yeah, they
because
should be
He's
Ant-
not been on
It
TV.
should
has
be
should be
he?
Ant
Deck
and
and
Dec.
Holly.
What? No. It'll be just someone like Deck won't be nominated.
That'd be a shame.
I
'cause
reckon
like,
he'll be nominated, but to be honest with the winner, I reckon will be Holly Willoughby. She's everywhere.
Yeah.
Holly
Dancing on
and-
Ice.
yeah.
Not even Philip, just Holly Willoughby.
No,
dancing-
if Holly's winning
Surprise,
it, Philip's winning it.
surprise.
I want Philip
Yeah,
to
she
win
does
it.
surprise. Oh my god.
Wow.
I want Philip to win because I like Philip Schofield.
No, but she does Dancing on Ice. She did The Jungle. She did Surprise, Surprise. She does This Morning.
Surprise, surprise.
She does so much.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
So-
If she wins it, I wouldn't be surprised. To be fair,
She is quite nice, and she used to do Celebrity Juice.
and
Have-
she's got.
But I
she's
didn't like
got-
that.
she's
Didn't
got
like on that.
She's got a contagious laugh as well.
And her voice sometimes is so squeaky as well.
like, hey. Please cut that out.
No.
Do your
Thank
Scarlett
you.
Johansson impression, Charlie.
That they never could.
And on that note, actually,
And on
we
that
should-
bombshell, good night.
well, whatever time you're watching
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay. Thank
This
you
has
for
been-
listening.
I've
Yeah.
loved doing that.
Thank you for watching.
It's been
So
great.
listening.
Yeah.
That was
I do apologise about the fan as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
It's the piece.
and the constant. Well, no, not the constant, but just kind of us hitting our cables.
Hello.
Yeah, it was alright.
We're just getting used to it.
Yeah, you know.
So this has been Elliot Jordan.
That was. Oh, no, that just
That
made
was
me
so
cringe.
cringy.
Whoa, no,
Let's
tone
Let's
it.
do it,
the
let's do
tone's
it
going
again.
up. Yeah.
This is Elliot Jordan.
I don't know if that was word.
Charlie.
Right. I'm just gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna.
And I've been
Yeah.
Ethan. And this has been CE Productions. Good night.
Please
Or good day.
like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe.
Like, comment, and
Hit the notification bell for all our
the
cool
links
notifications.
down below, like the social medias.
Yeah.
Should we just plug our Spotify's? Because why not? We were talking
They'll
about.
be
Let's
down-
just do it anyway. I'm trying to get more
Alright.
followers.
No one will be able to find me because mine's a really obscure name.
Actually, no. I was going to tell you about that. It's
GD
changed.
Your name's changed,
47,
your name's
87,
changed.
I think you've
1992.
connected
Yeah, I think
Facebook.
I connected it to
Because
Facebook.
it now
that's
says
why.
Ethan Giles.
So
Anyway.
Ethan Giles on Facebook. It's got a picture.
Yeah.
I think it's got a picture of me sat down next
They'll
to a
just be in the
fence
link. They'll
post
just be in
somewhere.
the link.
Just put them
Yeah.
down below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie's
So-
picture, I'm not sure. Elliot's picture's just him smiling. I think it's just one of his black and
It's
white
a nice
pictures.
picture. He
It's
looks
good, yeah.
happy.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for listening, and we'll catch you next month with the next podcast.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.